Let's move on to Matt Ryan, who will likely be in the Hall of Fame conversation down the road, even though he has never won the Super Bowl. The former MVP was asked if he had to choose between the Hall of Fame or winning the Super Bowl, and he said he'd take the Super Bowl ring. Joined now by Fox NFL analyst LaVar Arrington. LaVar, would you rather have a Super Bowl ring or a Hall of Fame jacket?
Oh, y'all want me to take it first?
Please. Yes.
Acho, you don't want to go first? Marcellus, you don't want to go first?
I mean, you know I want to, but I'm going to let you go. Yes.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Talk to me.
I'm taking the gold jacket 10 times out of 10 times. To say I'd rather have the Super Bowl ring versus the jacket is a passive, maybe even passive aggressive approach to saying that I'm really not Hall of Fame caliber. I'm really not Hall of Fame good. So I want to place my hopes and my dreams and my goals on other people's greatness. Because the only way you're going to win a Super Bowl is by having Hall of Fame caliber guys playing on your team. If I handle my business personally and I play at a high level and I achieve greatness in the things that I'm doing, that's me. Y'all just talked about LeBron James' ability to be great and to impact others. Greatness impacts others. So if I'm playing at the highest level that I can possibly play at, that means that I'm doing my part in terms of contributing to what this Super Bowl campaign would look like. Guys like Barry Sanders did everything humanly possible to guide and pull and drag his team to Super Bowls and even to the playoffs. But there are so many elements at play when you're trying to win a Super Bowl that the one thing that you can count on for sure is you can control your actions and your actions alone. So to me, a gold jacket says I did what I was supposed to do as a player and as a teammate, whereas a Super Bowl, you have to have the elements of a great organization. You got to have the elements of a coach. You got to have the elements of other players do what they're supposed to do in order for you to achieve that.
I did what I'm supposed to do.
That's correct.
Here comes the school teacher.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
Football, the ultimate team sport. More than basketball, more than baseball. Football, the
There's
ultimate.
a me and team.
Football is the ultimate
me and
team sport. Okay. So I'm tired of hearing all your eyes, LaVar. It's making me question, sir, how selfish you really are. See, LaVar, they don't drop confetti during the gold jacket ceremony. They drop confetti on you if you win the Lombardi when you're a kid. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you sign up to play the game of football and you start learning how to put on your little pads and your cute little helmet. You're not like, one day I want to go jacket. Nah. You're like, one day I want to win a Super Bowl. Because when you're talking about a team sport, you want to accomplish team things. Marcellus, he's already told us his favorite sport is track and field. LaVar, you've also co-signed one of your favorite sports is track and field. If y'all want these individual accolades, then y'all should have played these individual sports. Because football is a team sport. I would rather get me a Super Bowl because if you want to talk about that, LaVar, played that well, especially as a quarterback, which Matt Ryan is, I would have elevated all those around me. So give me that Super Bowl. Don't selfishly give me that gold jacket.
Oh, man, I knew this was going to happen. I have so much to say on this and so little time, so let me go. One, the goal should never be what a kid thinks and what a kid dreams of, confetti. Like, that's a childish dream. And then when you get grown, you start to realize that doesn't mean anything. I have 4 kids, and 3 of them are 4 years and younger. Right now, I could walk up to my son and say, I will give you $1 million or this one monster truck. Guess what he's going to choose? The monster truck. So I'm not getting into what kids think. Acho. But this is all a part of the pandering process.
He's still playing the sandbox with him, though. So don't worry about it. Go ahead.
LaVar, every single active player lies about this publicly. And those who are newly retired, like Acho, lie about this publicly. But the grown folks in the room all know where the respect is Teflon. It's a Hall of Fame jacket. I have not ever in my life met one sorry Hall of Fame player. But I met countless sorry Super Bowl champions.
But they're still Super Bowl champions.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
But they still champions.
Talk about it.
Right now, we're going to have a room
Okay.
And this room is going to be a celebration of football. And only people invited are Super Bowl champions and Hall of Famers. So none of us is there. But there's going to be a room. There are 346 Hall of Famers walking in and roughly 2,500 Super Bowl champions. In terms of exclusivity, in terms of uniqueness, who already is the winner in that conversation? The Hall of Famers. So let's get to a guy who's an exclusive Hall of Famer, but not a Super Bowl champion. Dan Marino walks in the room. And you trying to tell me that there is going to be an exclusive Super Bowl champion like I don't know, Matt Moore. or what do you want, Brad Johnson. And Dan Marino has
or
to...
Nick Foles.
Or Nick Foles. And has to sit behind Nick Foles. Dan Marino is eating Nick Foles' dinner.
Let me tell y'all what we're not about to do. Because here's the thing. A Hall of Fame is the celebration for one. A Hall of Fame is a celebration for a family. A Super Bowl is a celebration for a city. Because when you win a Super Bowl like they did in Philly, the whole city went crazy.
Oh, more
it's not just one. It's not just Dan Marino and the Marino establishment and the Marino clan and the Marino family. When Foles won the Super Bowl with the Eagles, the whole city went crazy. See, here's what's taking me aback. See, the older y'all must have got jaded. That's the problem. I'm afraid to age now because aging is scaring me, making me realize I might wind up selfish and jaded like you two individuals.
LaVar.
Because a Hall of Fame.
Oh, I got him, Marcellus.
You'll be good.
Can I get him?
A Hall of Fame. Sure, LaVar. You'll be good. But what about those around you? I'm trying to bring joy to the city, to the state, not just to myself. What's wrong with y'all people?
You know. I'm so glad you just walked into the. I play chess, not checkers, by the way.
I do too.
Macho.
I do too.
Okay. Well, here I'm about to make a move and take your queen off of the board because you got too bold and you moved your queen in a place where she was exposed with no support. So here we go. I'm about to take her with a pawn. I'm not even going to use a rook or a knight or a bishop. I'm going to go with a pawn.
Y'all got to play one day. I got to see that.
You just sat here and said how selfish I am, right?
I did.
I'm a social media guy. I'm on social media all the time, policing all of the guys that I mentor and make sure I police that they don't make sorry decisions that can cost them in the future, right? So I happened to be looking at your page, and you were having a conversation with the one legendary Oprah Winfrey. In that conversation, she asked you, what was the most impactful part about what you had going on?
He on you. He on your neck. At your neck.
One Emmanuel Acho said, believing in the power of what, Mr. Acho?
You've been doing his research.
Believing in the power of what, Mr. Acho?
Yourself, I think I said. I think
you said the power of one person. What one
Did you say your
person can do? Okay. So when I thought about what you just said and the reality of what this conversation has represented, I feel as though when you're talking about the power in which one person possesses to impact the world, then in the grand scheme of things, what is impacting a team in a season, right? Those are all minute details in the grand scheme of what one person's power can represent. So I'm taking the gold jacket because the gold jacket says to me that I have expressed, I have shown, and I have proven that the power of one can impact not only my outcome, but the outcome of others as well. Your queen has now been rested on my side of the board. Your move.
Your queen, his last name is Arrington right now. Damn it, that's what I'm talking about. Give me your queen. You have to excuse Acho when he gets into this pandering mode.
I need no excuses.
Here's a Wileyism for the masses about pandering.
Please.
When I hear Acho continue to base all of his arguments around the word selfish. So the Super Bowl championship, I know why players lie publicly. I know why Acho's up here doing this right now. Because if you say Super Bowl champion, it sounds selfless. You can exude selflessness. Who doesn't like to receive that?
Because it was.
But when you say when you're playing and you say Hall of Fame is my priority and focus, you sound selfish.
Because it is.
But I want everyone to start to use their logical reasoning and deduction skills and realize what is the root word of selfish and selfless?
Self.
So
you got to be present.
The only thing that's funny about this is it's really a power grab. You're really trying to tell other people, I'm thinking of you first. And they receive it like, yay, thanks for the pandering. And then the selfish person is sitting there like, no, I'm thinking of me first, because even if I'm thinking of you first, I'm just lying to you. It's really coming back to one word. Self. But let's make Acho happy. We can't beat him up that bad.
Make him happy.
So let the confetti rain for Acho, since this is his childhood dream. Oh, he has now made the city of Los Angeles so happy with his losing arguments and his Super Bowl championship that even he didn't win.
Download the all-new Fox Sports app now.